Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the Danish surplus weapons, such as their M1 Garands, and a brief history on them. So, after World War II, the Danish had a large amount of surplus American M1 Garand rifles and 30-06 stored, which was their standard battle rifle for a very long period of time. 7.62 by 51mm was introduced and accepted as the NATO cartridge. In the 1960s, the American Navy converted a large amount of their M1 Garands from 30-06 to the new 7.62mm cartridge, and some of these were given to the Danish to use as a battle rifle. Breeder and Beretta were also manufacturing barrels in the new caliber, and a small amount of the Danish M1 Garands were converted to 7.62mm. Now that they had both 7.62 and 30-06 rifles, they used some of their World War II surplus munitions and necked down to a 7.62mm case. They then very tightly crimped the neck into the copper of a full metal jacket head so it could not come loose, and stamped channels down the side of the casing to show that it was now a training cartridge. Alright, so this is a normal 7.62 by 51. Can see it. Wide rim, fairly short compared to the rather stout 30-06 with a much smaller rim. Much longer bottleneck as well. If I put them side by side, you can visibly see how the 7.62 by 51 rim has sort of a larger area for the extractor claw to pull out the casing. Now these are the Danish drill rounds. You can see they are World War II dated, but they're in 308 caliber. Now this means that they have been necked down, so they've been cut and reshaped, and then as I was talking about earlier, it's been very tightly crimped into the copper jacket so that it can't come loose, and there have been channels pushed into the sides. So, put them all together now. You can see how a 30-06 is very similar, well actually they were the same cartridge before, to the Danish drill round, and it's very noticeable now. You can see how the 7.62 by 51 rim is definitely larger to accommodate for, I guess, just faster fire rate, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, some of these are this one, 43 from the St. Louis plant. This one is Winchester repeating arms. This is DM for Des Moines, DEN for Denver, and LC for Lake City. Yeah, so I think that's quite interesting. Bunch of old World War II cartridges recycled, turned into 308 so they can be used in their M1 Garand Mark IIs chambered in the 308 cartridge. And these are World War II drill rounds as well. They've had red Bakelite tips put in by the British, and they just trained with them for the Home Guard using the 1903 Springfield. Thanks for watching. I hope you found some sort of entertainment in this, or you just found out something new. And I will see you in the next one.